Today I wanted to start the video on the pallet that I was going to build to house the lathe. Actually, it's partially used for transport and it'll partially be used for it'll live underneath the lathe. And so its construction is 4x4s. I believe I did a small clip yesterday about the nature. It's going to be 4x4s. 6 foot long, 30 inches wide, and as you can see, I cut several pieces into 30-inch long lengths, and no reason to go into the details on that. So up next, as far as steps, is I will need to screw these bottom stringers. The bottom is notched, the top is not. I will need to screw them in. And what I'll do is I'll screw in each corner and then use it to align. What I did is I worked out the distance between everything, and I have all those numbers ready. And so what I can do now is get the piece, make sure it's square. I'll be squaring this a few ways. See that right there is square. And then I'll sink 2 screws into each. Actually, I could feel that one move towards the end, so we will try it again. Much better that time. And now what we'll do is we'll flip over to this side and do the same. And a 16. So, what we can do, give it a slight bump, and hopefully that's going to correct it. At this point, the whole thing is roughly together in one piece. And if this was all I needed, this would most likely be strong enough. However, I plan to put a closed deck top on it, which will be beneficial to keeping wood out from underneath. A couple things before I flip it. I'm going to put some wood underneath so that I don't have too hard of a time trying to pick it back up. And from here, it's just going to be lots of drilling and screwing. And so what we have here is the easy part. Now what has to happen is lots of screws get driven in. So as you can see now, I've sunk all the necessary screws in, both sides. 2 on the end, just to make sure that that piece is held in place. And the next thing to do is going to be to move the lathe from over there to over here.